The Independent Radio Network, IRN, planting up king for Gud Mornin Salone and development. Brother, sister, mama, papa, unayelio. Brother, sister, mama, papa, unayelio. The Independent Radio Network, where we they call IRN. The baton we country salon, for make we get level playground. Now I ain't done enough, for make you know what you country. They give voice to you and them, they give voice to woman them, all political party them, right across the country. You go to the east, and you go to the west, you go to the north, and you go to the south, say yes to tolerance, we all get the rights. I say no to violence, no mix perfect like a blabber, but we all work together with one word, cause now so we go up for make salon. Brother, sister, mama, papa, unayelio. Brother, sister, mama, papa, unayelio. And well-body business, quality education, decentralization, with agriculture and infrastructure, energy and power, with social welfare, for human rights, anything but development.
Good morning and welcome to special Sludge and IRN Corona updates where they come to you from different radio stations them all over the country.
Today, the country they begin the second 3-day nationwide lockdown, and for sake of this, Sludge and IRN going to bring you correct information where you need for know about the sick, the corona sick, and how people for observe the preventive measure them.
Today na Sunday, May 3rd, 2020, Sludge IRN going to bring you 12 hours broadcast every day. We will bring come to you this first broadcast this morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And me na Abubakar Kano. Good morning. Inside the program this morning, we ask why another 3-day lockdown. Waiting the country want to achieve inside the fight against corona. Sludge and IRN boss go explain waiting get for happen inside the 3-day broadcast. And we go look inside the big issue of contact tracing. How for tap the corona sick, not for pregnant the country. Remember, say they listen to we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl, courtesy of Osiwa and AfriCell. The program now special Sludge and IRN Corona update program. You can send me message on 077-981-981. Well, Salone begin get in force corona case March 31. From that same day, To now 155 case the country don't get from the last update when I made 2. Government and in partner them don't they put effort for tap the sick na the country. Today the country they begin the second national 3-day lockdown. Why another 3-day lockdown? Waiting the country want for achieve inside the fight against corona. Now that we start with this morning. And first, make we welcome the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists large president Ahmed Sahid Nasrallah and the Independent Radio Network IRN Ransford Wright. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
No, thank you for getting me this morning.
Thank you very much.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right. Okay, so this question they go for now too. Why another 3-day lockdown broadcast? Let's start with Ransford Wright.
Well, the 3-day lockdown broadcast definitely now as a result of the 3 days lockdown where government don't declare. We all know say presidents they announce say we get another 3 days lockdown, and of course we believe say the main reason why we need these engagements are for public information and public education, because the medical people them wetin they want for achieve during the 3 days lockdown, where of course where the spokesman come very soon, he go get for explain so with the details of that. But then from we on front as media people them, we want to support them, support the process, whether that's make we support the emergency operation center for heightening public education. Because we believe say at this point in time, we all man, the fact that now lockdown, psychologically, it don't create something that people in mind say, things not normal, something they happen. So we believe say it is a good place for like able for disseminate information and let people able for understand what's in the happen. It gets long term, you know, because like we say all man in the house, you know, get much we they do pass until you lay down, eat, sleep, read, watch film or listen radio, then kind of thing. So I want to encourage people, you know, you listen radio, you get as much information as possible and understand what is sick here. So.
All right, as would they expect, say, the nationwide broadcast they go on through these particular 3 days lockdown, we don't start today, Mr. Wright. What in exactly people for they expect from the different radio stations them, where then they tune into, taking into consideration that the issue of fake news don't plenty now in the media?
All right, well, the thing way definitely people go for expect now the fact that we know they give fake news, we know they give lie information. We go for the give accurate and correct information. So one of the things people go for expect now the fact that it's an opportunity for me to learn Bokuting, because imagine it's going to be like a rolling coverage, you know, a rolling broadcast throughout the day. So at different points in time, you go to hear different in them. Like as we say from waiting I don't, you know, and tell people them. Today we start with this morning, we start with for understand why the lockdown. So definitely, where the EOC spokesman come, again for explain to we people and able to know they understand with their responsibility. Then so as we go on, you know, I believe say all across the country, from every district, people are going to listen, they understand, they hear what's they happen, and then go they get information. And I think so we also go get forget an opportunity where people can go ask as many questions as possible. So
Yeah,
if somebody get doubt, yes, if somebody get doubt about anything, you get opportunity for send text message. And one of the things we also go on for suggest now that people can send voice notes. We dey go now a number very soon along the line, because we find out say we get people with the other side and we then can screen for type for ask question. So, but if they use voice notes, then people for send them and they can play them or we hear.
But how long that kind of voice note they go
be short.
No, it was short, not short one.
Yeah. So enough for pass like 30 seconds, 1 minute.
No,
never read 1 minute. Don't read 1 minute.
Yes,
So man like explain inside questions. So
Yes.
so now I make
So
ask.
go look am. Some of them they way, some no go play them on air. But we go know what's the person want ask. Then we can give una table for ask the person the question.
So the way the person get for also send the message important. So how if I put them, for instance, if I announce a name first and talk who they talk from, and then he begin talk with it, they talk, he ask the question.
Yes, something like that. Yes, definitely for identifying self who side they call from.
Exactly.
Because sometimes when you talk who side they call from, they put a context to the issue where you want to talk about, so the question we ask. So that information they necessary.
Alright, we sorry for that each day. Continue for day with you in the program, Mr. Right, and the coordinator for the Independent Radio Network. Well, in case you just tune in, this is a special slash IRN Corona updates where they come to you from different radio stations them where they listen to. We get also at the studio the president for the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists slash Wena Ahmed Said Nazgala. Mr. Nazgala, as we talk about the 3 days lockdown, we begin today, but again today again na World Press Freedom Day, and as a president for the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, what in this particular day mean to media people there?
Well, thank you very much. If you follow right now, the focus of the world actually they're on COVID-19 all over the world, all the countries and the fight for fight COVID-19 for and defeat them. You will find out say in the midst of all this, the media are very crucial because now they play the key role right now in addition to the health workers them for make sure say people obey the measures that they put in place, preventive measures them, and also the population let themselves contribute to the fight for help the authorities them for defeat the COVID. So at a time like this, the first kind of the importance of the media to the fore. For not say the media are very crucial, very important because we are the channel and how they provide the space for let the information flow from the government and to the people them, and from also in any case there are a crisis or health crisis from the health authorities them to the people them, and also taken from the people them to the authorities them. So for we Mornin Salone, we don't, since the fight began, we don't play very front role. We're very proactive with the formation of this committee. We'll provide this platform with IRN. You don't see how from the first lockdown, what we do, the Samlokas program, and you don't give me an opportunity for we redeem the trust of the traditional media, because all over during this crisis, you see the kind of effect what the social media get in terms of misinformation, fake news, and conspiracy theories. So, but the COVID-19 will give you opportunity for people and trust back the traditional media, saying that they go listen and watch TV and no see and get the correct information of things that already happen. Because and then channel and then get structures. No information that they go out without to go through the process. You get the editors there, you get the station managers there, one of the gatekeepers there. So before they can, they don't cross-check, they don't verify before they put it out. So this could be an opportunity for low redeem the image of the media, traditional media, and also begin think of things them outside, begin think outside the box, so that we deviate from traditional practice them and try to take advantage of the digital age where we now. If you see now, most of the programs already have, especially for TV and virtual programs them. You don't need for Canada studio as a guest, or you don't need for you get the guest Canada studio for the able to talk to them, and you get them on various platforms and Zoom, or they link to you, then you will interview and get them. So this you don't change the whole dynamics of the media, and we look forward for continuing to play a part and help the government and authorities for defeat COVID-19.
Normally, data like this na Temway Slash and other media organization them can come together for all different activity them, either a symposium or maybe a match pass or someone can remind authority them for the very important thing where journalists them been on the fence for a long time when I for repeat part 5 of the Public Order Act, and now we all know within the all over the world. Lockdown, stay at home, social distancing and all. With all this corona and today na Press Freedom Day, any plans they way Slash don't put in place as to how una go observe this day, or maybe remind authority they of them promise them?
Well, if you recall, most times on World Press Freedom Day, what this Slash can do, the president can make a statement where they get a general overview of the situation of press freedom, freedom of expression na Salone, and also beyond that we can get a program where we make a symposium, we'll get the topic, people can kind of discuss. But like you say, because of COVID-19 now, we don't get the opportunity right now. And because the day also fall on a Sunday today, so in most countries then they shift the celebration to tomorrow Monday. So we equally don't do the same thing. Tomorrow now go pull out the statement, official statement on what we will feel about the situation of press freedom at Salone. And also we get a program, a virtual seminar we don't put together, what they happen tomorrow. On the topic, the media and COVID-19 pandemic. The panelists then will be Dr. Tonia Musa, the Deputy Minister of information and communication. Somebody go with camera and Edward Kagbo who work for the BBC Media in the Ethiopia. So since the virtual meeting, we're going to get it all together. We'll discuss about COVID-19 and the media and the media. And you go up in tomorrow and the time at 2:30. And we'll get Dr. Spencer who will be the moderator for that program day. And people can connect via Zoom. We're going to announce the link later to let people take part. So this is what I'm planning for tomorrow. In addition to what we'll go for do, the statement we're going for make back on radio and TV for sure we think about the situation here. So because of the COVID-19, we're not going for do them, and because it fall on Sunday today, we're not going for do any kind of program. So I make we say, okay, love care for us. Start because we get locked down right now. We'll start for do what we can do for us, and tomorrow we'll do the program.
When they talk about COVID-19 and some of the preventive measures them and the role where the media don't they play for disseminate the information as to how people go according to or adhere to some of the measures them where body workman and the government don't put in place. The media now one key partner the way don't they play this role here. So in as much as they play this role, then self get responsibility for prevent themselves. As president for SLAG, what are some of the things them where SLAG don't do for ensure say they member them able for protect themselves during the trying times here?
Okay, well if you follow the SLAG program since we established the committee, the response committee, you find out say what we first do, we know see the kind of sick they are, not just the health workers and the frontline workers there. Even the media self and frontline workers, and because now we they go after them, go meet them, go to the quarantine places them, and talk to the health workers them, and try to get information for bring come to the people them. So we have they run the students here with great risk. So what we do, and through the reporters, the Sierra Leone Reporters Union, we issue out safety guidelines, safety tips, where we combine and collate from different sources and WHO and other international health agencies them for guide with journalists them while they report COVID-19. And part of them after that for ensure say to make sure say them personal safety then put on as priority. So we tell them say if you know say if you go this party here, you know say you will put your life at risk. Not good for that woman day. Come back and come really determine what you get for do back. And also you things the way they work with, your equipment the way they work with. We tell you say make sure say you not share that with the person. When the event that you share that with the person, make sure say you wash your hand always and you follow the preventive measures then. And what we do again, we try to engage good people and good companies them, for they help with Veronica buckets them. And we get try tram and the Miller group. We then give over about 100 Veronica buckets then we will share to the media houses then so that themselves will get anything for the hand washing with stuff so that then we get in at the office then for the staff then and for the reporters then and the other support staff then when they get and the people where they come and go. So that is part of the package. We make sure say we put the journalism and safety at the forefront even before we start the response program. So because we believe say themselves get for save themselves and protect themselves from the disease.
All right, continue for the week in the program. In name na Ahmed Said Nazgala, in the president for the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. The program na a special corner update where they come to you from different radio stations them where they listen to, where SLAG and IRN they bring come to you this morning.
Okay, we continue with the program. And remember, say you can be part of the program by where we will send you text message to the number 077-981-981. And like Mr. Wright been say, later on, we'll get for tell una for make una self send una own voice notes. Sometimes you not possible not to like for type or not able for type. So we'll go tell una when una for begin send the message and the number for send to. But Mr. Wright, let's come back to you. Let's talk about the coverage. That last step we see will be go 1-5. I mean, like always, how IRN they spreading wings. So this term, this coverage, how it go look like in terms of the report, in terms of the side or one for reach.
Well, if they go all side, with the reach all side, then of course, at the same time, we also try for ensure say we get information from every district. Now the way how the whole thing they go is we know say where the information they go out, we educate people them, but at the same time, things in the way they happen on the ground where people need for know. So, for instance, if there is an issue, in a particular area where something happened, where the authorities they need for know, because sometimes you find out say the situation where can they happen back, the authorities they're not going in a particular village or they're not going in a particular area, but because where we get reported and where they all across the country, and something happens on sign where they can raise them up, and by the same way then they give you district updates or regional updates or whatever, that issue they can come to the knowledge of the authorities then, and then they can able for take the appropriate action. So in terms of the spread and the reach, that one they also the app for, supports the process, because it's a very big process the way they happen, because then they get a lot of social mobilization work where they go on as well. So definitely it's information sharing back and forth. So we say film work, they really contribute to that in terms of helping for ensure say, information go down and then information come up back. That kind of way then they at least they flow that way. And I think say, it's exciting really for we able for get an opportunity for be part of this fete. Because we see them like a fete, like battle really, because with a fete enemy will not see. And of course, the kind way how this particular Sikia so in the operates, it gets every day then it gets new explanation, because like as they call them now novel, COVID-19, because it new.
So how challenging it on there? I mean, the last time we do the Ebola your own broadcast,
this one, they're all too something they work in this they think they're all getting their own differences. Ebola ain't deadly past this, but from all waiting the explanation and education they always they get, not as contagious as this one, because this one ain't get small thing for do with air, way it travel. Whereas Ebola now you need to get closer and get contact, then kind of thing in it. So this one look, it look more contagious, and in fact now imagine like right now all sit down now, all man choking no saying and all thing. For broadcaster they're not comfortable. We're not able to talk freely. I would not use for talk and kind of thing, because you are you're waiting for your breath, that kind of thing. So imagine the kind inconvenience with this small soldier so don't put weapon. So it tells you say this also picking faith, and I think say like one of the two amigo also want for appeal to Sierra Leoneans, so people already listen to it. Now the fact that we get with differences them as a nation. We get with political differences. We get with tribal differences. We get all kind of issues. We all not to the same people. We all different one kind of way. The one thing we join we all together now the fact that we are Sierra Leoneans. Me I want for big people them. Let we left all things first. Let we lay aside all things first. Let we fet this fet here so. Like as we engage the media, so like as we go for their own, over the next 3 days, they engage people and for that and with them. And me one for big Sierra Leoneans then. So let we fet this enemy first so not they see. Go down this fet here so that we can camp out that fet now. But the other fet they all left there first. Let we for don't first let we, because if we left this fet here so, we go sit down and the other fet then. By the time we catch up, what they done the other fet then this fet here so not able again.
Get strength for fetty other fetty
at all. All things they mix up by way. So we really need for so that's not the reason we make clear. So they engage the media. So so they call on people, and it's about getting people for understand. Public education, understand body sick, understand what's in the sick here. So they but you get concerned, you get to understand, to not clear, ask question. Over the next 3 days, we get forget as many health people, medical people we go for there around. Talk to we, some of them go they live now studio, some of them will get there online, then they explain to we, let we understand what this is. So
Mr. Wright, now the second in this IRN and / the Brinkan, this special Corona update program, on the first lockdown and we don't start another one today. How then two broadcasters also get for different in terms of information dissemination?
Well, the thing is the major difference go be on the new information where they come. Like as I say, say like as I say the sick it change. Well, I'm not gonna say the sick they change. Laput and fine. The virus is new. So because the virus new, it gets thin and better when they discover all the time. And so definitely some new thing and they from the last time we'll get the last program to now almost close to 1 month. Some new information and the way the medical people and don't get but this sick so. And I shall say over the next 3 days, then go explain unto we and we go learn something. So in terms of the difference, I didn't kind of it. But at the same time, we want for heightened public education. There is a power in repetition. Where something they happen all the time. You want Lano, you know one Lano. Remember how we the line ABC?
By force.
Remember how we the
By force, you know, like, all kind of formula.
So it gets to a point where
you must
the
have,
ABC now,
Mhm.
you don't understand. Like I can see don't
It'll become part of you, yeah.
Like a Nintendo when they go school, like a national anthem. I know one day know what it mean, but we
With
sing
the
that
singer,
complete
one.
you know, because we don't use to repetition,
Every day,
you know, that
every
kind of
day,
thing.
yeah.
So that's the power of the media. You know, the more the thing they go repetitively, people are able to accept
So
that.
throughout these 3 days lockdown and the broadcast wey Slash and IRN they do, wetin are some of the expectation at the end of the day where una they look forward to say, okay, by the time the broadcast is done, as Slash or IRN, we want to achieve this particular purpose?
Yeah, well, I think say one of the things we're going to achieve now that's the public for conscious say they forget awareness, public awareness, that education. Then for conscious say something they happen, and then for know waiting and for do. So for instance, like over the next 3 days, one of the things we will go for the talk about now about mask, the importance of mask. We'll go for get them, then we'll go for sit down, then we'll go for explain to people about mask, the importance of the mask, and how for use them all in it. So I believe say at the end of this 3 days broadcast, if 5% choose for begin use mask, they would achieve something. So definitely at the end of the day, what we really want, we want people for change their behavior, their perception when they get body sick. So man the way it goes surprise people and for notice some people and they way still they in denial. You know, so such kind of people I believe say they kind program they are so, you know, it help for change their mind for them come to reality. And I should say by the time way some people way don't get this sick, they don't well. By the time we'll get some of them people and they can sit down in the studio or we talk to them by phone, when they explain their experience, somebody will not believe. They must believe. They must understand. So we get different things we believe say we're able to like achieve over the next 3 days.
Yeah, for to the one day. Basically, the transport say the objective now behavior change. You know, through the NTN, we're able to forget people and change their behavior. And what in look lacking by the whole response, the fight against COVID-19 of your own party. Now we not get the ownership it. The people do not own the fight it. Everybody if you see no more now just government no more the fighter. Until we get down the and one of objectives and the fellow make
So
sure
anything the way
take ownership of the fight.
identify Mr. Nazgala said this na the main reason why you think say the people are supposed to take up ownership and lead the fight and able for do it?
No, not somebody the population generally. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it's on denial. People are still denial. I make we do anything here so that the information will keep for repeat. So everybody aware say this is day and it don't begin to transmit to the commission now and to the communities now. So we need to take action. Like how we do for Ebola. Walmart come on board. All the people there, the one that within host the local structures there, everybody come on board and say this we fight them and we defeat them. Down in 9 lakh right now. And now the objective that we try for do right now for make sure say people can get the correct information, get and able to act on them.
All right. Continue for day with we in the program. Ahmed Said Nazgala, in the president for the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, and self na the studio we get Transford Rights, one of the national coordinator for the Independent Radio Network. As this na joint broadcast with Slash and IRN, they bring come to you a special program on the Corona update. As today, Salone starts another 3 days lockdown all over the country.
Well, members say they get you from different radio stations them right across the country, and would encourage you for make you send you text message like how we do like the last broadcast for keep it interactive. So send we you message to 077981981 and so that you can be part of the program. Members say today na World Press Freedom Day. And we get the president of Slagia, where they tell we within Slagia plan for the tomorrow and moving forward. So we're going to bring you some more information, and members say we're going to bring the order alleged from different from the health ministry and from government, and they all get for Kanjo and we Bombay for let we talk about this 3-day lockdown. And we also want for a from the pathway they listen to we from now, because it's very important to get feedback as to how on ourselves they observe the 3-day lockdown. We'll get for go around the country again for talk to we reporter them as they don't stand by north, south, east, west of the country, so that we go tell una waiting really they happen na the inside in the
And
country.
safe, not forget, as you did now you host during the 3 days lockdown, remember some of the preventive measures them with well body will command them don't say for do so that you know go contact the virus. Wash your hand frequently. You get to observe social distancing, sit down at host and observe the 3 days lockdown where authority don't put. Well, we still get Ransford right now the studio. When are the national coordinator for the Independent Radio Network and the president for SLAJ, Ahmed Said Naziala. Mr. Wright, before you left we in the studio, and they continue for broadcast throughout the day na different radio station them and self we go dey get report from the region them. Which you go left with listeners them.
Well, we just want to encourage people and say, may they stay tuned. You know, the need for continue for day with we, because like as we say, the information in plenty, and the information they all know they come at one go. So that's the reason make we think say it go fine for lady. So for instance, you get forget same way people in way don't recover from the coronavirus disease, the COVID-19, they get for talk. So you know go finally you miss standing. You get forget same way they get for answer to all the questioning about corona business, the myth then the misinformation, the lighting where they go and whatever. Then they get for happen. You know one for Mr. One day. So different things they get for they go on. They get for talk about, we get for getting for talk about contact tracing, for talk about community transmission, all in kind of thing. So the information is so plenty that you know go find for let you miss anyone. So now make we go advise people and say if it's possible, just tune your radio. Alexa if you not loud and pass mark. But just put on corner you now one side at the host. If you do other things themselves, tune the radio you put on there. So sometimes as you hear something way, you know, you think say you get more interest span or whatever, you allow them. So at least you go to follow through. So me I want to encourage everybody say stay tuned to your radio and continue for listening. Of course, we get different information that we get for the camp throughout the day. All kind information concerning COVID-19.
You, the president of SLAJ, today World Press Freedom Day, big day for journalists. Them. I mean, if not be normal time, like how Khadija be say we get some big activity them for do. As you know, they try for left we for now. Who's what you get for journalists them?
Like I say, now because you fall on Sunday, I make one able for do that right now. But definitely, the thing we can do, we'll do back tomorrow. Like I tell you, we get the virtual meeting conference we'll go for the tomorrow on the media and the COVID-19 pandemic. And apart from that, also UNESCO also they organize the same thing. UNESCO, a virtual conference one for West Africa. Then they do something on the topic journalism without fear or favor. What they call the president of the Ghana Journalists Association, the president of the Liberia Press Union, the president of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, and also SLAJ. Mr. Gabo take part for the virtual conference. This happened on Tuesday on the 5th. And tomorrow we'll pull out the statement. But if you look at the World Press Index, World Reporters Without Borders pool, the 2020 index, then put Sierra Leone move one place from 86 to 85. Now one step, but definitely then I progress back. So that's something we're going to talk about tomorrow. And we think, say, given the background of the progress we don't make with the repeal of the criminal libel law, now something we need for.
So whose barometer then they use for measure that leap day, that movement day?
Well, basically, then you look at the level of press freedom, or we people in free for express themselves in any country. The level of the register and the papers there. If everybody got rights for open a media house freely without any hindrance or any obstacles, forget the media house, everything called. Only thing they watch on, and the extent to which the citizens they get right for whole government to account and talk their opinion without they not suppress them or they not intimidate them.
All right. Thank you very much, Ahmed Said Nazgala, President for SLAJ, and also Ransford Wright, National Coordinator for the Independent Radio Network, IRN. Thank you very much for joining me at the studio this morning. Well, could they continue with the program, the special program where they come to you from SLAJ and IRN on the Corona update as Salone starts another 3 days lockdown this morning. Quickly, would they take this break?
so serious, yes. Coronavirus, Salone people, let me take